Good morning. I'm Monica Cabot, the First Alert Weather Center with a look at your forecast. We are mostly out of the woods and drying out today. We do have a holdout from the storm, though, and that's high surf. So an advisory extended to 10 p.m. on Friday. Waves highest on the central coast at up to 15 feet. So again, today, mostly drying out, but there is a system to the north of us that's going to be just brushing the northern parts and maybe the central coast a little bit in our region. So anything we get expected to be very, very light and very little. So as we move forward, though, into tomorrow, also staying nice and dry under a ridge of high pressure, though we do get our next chance of rain into Friday. Slight chance developing Friday, but then beyond that into Saturday, rain becoming pretty likely for our next bigger system. This one not as impactful as the one we just saw. So as we look at rain totals, just trace amounts expected for some of our northernmost regions and maybe on the central coast, if measurable at all. As we get beyond this, though, we do see rain continuing again into the weekend and maybe even early next week. In total, expecting up to 2 inches for some of our coastal areas and up to 3 inches for some of our foothill and mountain areas. So to recap today, we are a lot drier. We do have that little slight chance for trace amounts, but overall much better. As we get into tomorrow, completely dry. We are a lot warmer too under that ridge. Some light northeasterly winds below advisory levels. A chance of rain developing as we get into Friday. The ridge is departing the region and a trough is starting to push it on out. So that's why we're developing that chance once again. Highs today very similar to what we saw yesterday, mostly upper 50s to low 60s across the south coast. Santa Ynez Valley for you, temperatures mostly a same story, upper 50s to low 60s. Central coast looking about that as well. San Luis Obispo County seeing the same range except for the interior, a little bit cooler than others in the mid 50s, and over in Ventura County, your highs today mostly going to be sitting in the low 60s. Everyone stay safe out there with continued roadway hazards.